Well, that last episode brought us back with a bang, didn't it? But it's a slightly different intro today in the sense I have two major key points to get through quickly for you all. Point number one is that I actually did not record this intro before I did the gameplay. So I've done the gameplay first. And in the gameplay, I didn't really know when I was going to release it. And I forgot to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. So I thought I would do it here in the intro. Merry Christmas to absolutely every single one of you. Thank you so much for your support over this year. And obviously just since you subscribed to the channel. It's been a brilliant year. Let me know what you want for Christmas. Let me know what you get for Christmas, obviously. In terms of the videos, this means that I probably will not be doing one tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. I'm unsure about Boxing Day, but I should be back for the 27th of December. Second of all is the announcement on the new series. Over the weekend, I did a video saying that we were going to do a new series on the channel, and we have decided, as a community, that it's going to be Culture Club. I'm incredibly excited about it. We are going to get through to all of it. Hopefully I'll be able to drop a trailer for you all before the new year. But in the new year, as of January the 1st, Culture Club will be launched on the channel. I'm incredibly excited for it. I hope that you all are too. It's going to be one hell of a fun ride. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough in this intro. Let's get into the gameplay. Can we beat Juve and make it to the semi-finals? Let's find out. This is now a huge episode in the context of this season. The Champions League is all we have left to play for. And if we draw or win against Juventus, Zebra, today, we will go through to the semi-finals and we will be taking on either Leipzig or Chelsea. Before that, there is a home game against Leicester in the Premier League. Nothing has happened in between this episode and the last one. Don't know why I did that first. Chronology, Mike. Awful. So we are still third in the league and chasing down a place in the top four. We now kind of need to worry about Manchester United a little bit. They have 2 games in hand on Chelsea, who are in 5th at the moment, and a game in hand on us, and they can reduce the gap to us to only 5 points. However, that is not what we need to worry about now. What we need to worry about now is beating Leicester in 12th and then getting towards the Champions League semi-finals. That is the aim of today's episode. Come on! I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for a trophy for all my life. Oh no. Well, it's been a bit of a mixed day for us. Obviously, Liverpool and City won as they continue to fight it out at the top of the league, which they will continue to do for what feels like the rest of eternity. Everton smashed Sheffield United 4-1, but Chelsea did draw to Southampton, so they have lost points in the race for the top 4. Can we capitalise on that today and get a win against Leicester? I bloody well hope so. So in terms of the lineup, there is actually only one change since that game against Zebra. As we all know, Lucas Torreira got injured in that game and will be out for 3 weeks. So Declan Slice comes back in. I'm enjoying that nickname profusely at the moment. But Declan Slice comes in, back in the ball-winning midfielder role. Other than that is as you were. So Livakovic is in goal. Saliba, Bonucci and Rugani developing a very nice partnership between those 3 at the back. Chilwell's in at left back, Maitland-Niles is on the right, Declan Slice and Lewis Cook in the midfield. Memphis Depay is in behind Dembele and Fabio Silva, both of whom are in pretty good form. Finally, it feels like I've got my strikers playing a decent game of football. I've said I expect us to win. Everyone likes that. We'll do the old skip the press conference in the middle of the tunnel because I don't like that. And away we go. James Justin has been booked for Leicester already. Memphis Depay on the ball here, whips it in towards the back post. Fabio Silva doesn't quite get to it, and Daniel Rugani, who's been in sensational form so far, playing at 7.58 over the last 5 games, probably because he's scored about 3 goals in that time. He's passed it back as we build again from the back. Maitland-Niles to Chilwell, fresh off a goal against Juventus as well as Ben Chilwell, and he nearly gets a brilliant headed goal in there. That would have been some header, I have to say. I have to say, this formation does feel a lot nicer. I feel like there's a lot more flow to our team when I'm playing it, as we press them high up the pitch here. Toussaint into Chowdhury. Chowdhury does well to hide the ball, but Lewis Cook has beaten him to it here. Lewis Cook finally getting a good run in the team. Cook, go on, mate. Oh, it's just wide. A brilliant save there from the goalkeeper. I haven't seen who the goalie is, because it's not Schmeichel. Who's that? Rene? Oh, excellent. Or Reynet. I'm going to say Rene, because it sounds a little bit more, posh. Baptiste Rene. He's not as good as Kasper Schmeichel, that much is for sure. I like this. 5 shots we've had, 4 of them have been on target. Much better compared to our usual ratio of 1 in 27 being on target. Here we go. Only just after half an hour gone here. Saliba on the ball. He's been very impressive, I have to say. I've taken on board what you guys were saying. He really is a phenomenal player on this game. It's Fabio Silva gets his 20th goal of the season. Finally, we have a player other than Nicolas Pepe that has got 20 goals in the season. Great play by Chilwell and Saliba down the line. Brilliant run by Chilwell. This is why I love the wing backs. They're so much harder to pick up. They try to bring him down in the box, and that is some volley. How he's managed to rotate onto that and hit it in, I have no idea. But we're 1-0 up within 32 minutes. Magic. Oh, don't score straight away. Harvey Barnes driving through, hits it wide. That's the only highlight they've had. Get in. Yes, a striker that can finish. Yes, yes. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Good. Well done, Fabio Silva. I've gotten full Palpatine now. This isn't meant to be a movie review channel, but I did go and see the new Star Wars film yesterday, and I've got Palpatine vibes. I'm feeling a bit like a dark Sith Lord right now. And he was phenomenal in it. It wasn't the best film I've ever seen, but it was entertaining. That's what I will say. It was a joyride, as most things Star Wars should be. Good ball out there by Livakovic to Ben Chilwell. Chilwell on the ball. Great little ball in there to Lewis Cook. Cook, we're spreading it nicely now. Lots of width in the attack. Make the knives into Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell hits the post, and then Memphis Depay tucks it away for his 7th goal of the season. Get in. We are on fire right now, and I need to protect Ben Chilwell because he's very tired. Wrap him up in cotton wool. On comes Leroy Sané, and he's going to go and sit in the wide midfielder role. It doesn't really suit him. Here we go. We'll get him on a winger. Winger is better for him. We'll get Leroy Sané on as a winger. Justin into Barnes. Barnes. Poor ball from him there, and he's found Leroy Sané. Sané into Fabio Silva, who's somehow hit it wide. Oh, you got to bury that, mate. No, Niles into Cook. He finds Memphis Depay. Depay to Declan Slice. Thought he was going to have a shot there. Declan Slice. Lewis Cook. Oh, he's in it just wide. Unlucky from Lewis Cook, who's been very good today, and I'm going to take him off, and I'm going to bring on almost a forgotten man, Donny van der Beek. He's barely played the season due to injury, but I am going to bring him on. I'm also going to take off Ainsley Maitland-Niles and bring on Nathan Wood, and he can go and play out on the right-hand side. 20 minutes to go, and this is as comfortable as you like. I'm feeling very good now about the Juventus game coming up. We're finally hitting a little bit of form as Depay swings it in. Rugani, he's at the bar. Someone, anyone. Oh, Moussa Dembele has bundled it in. I'm surprised there's not a foul in there somewhere. But Moussa Dembele gets his 6th goal of the season for us, and it's a very good finish from the man. Well, it's not. It's terrible. Let's have a look at this again. What am I talking about? Dembele, he just wrestles it in there. It's just sheer determination from Dembele. I mean, make up your mind if that's an own goal or not, but it's been given to Dembele. I'm not going to complain. What a performance this is. We are putting Leicester to the sword. 3 minutes to go. We are ticking along through the added-on time. And that will be another 3-0 win. The unbeaten run with this formation continues. As I'm very pleased with the result and the performance. We were very, very efficient today. Very good indeed. And that has put us in a very good position in the Premier League. Fabio Silva was the best player on the park apparently. Could have been a number of players, but I have to praise him. He's been very good recently. And as you can tell, 3 goals and 1 assist in his last 5 games. He's beginning to turn into the kind of player I thought that I bought for £63 million. And if he continues like this, we've got one hell of a player on our hands. Maybe I've been a bit like that, actually. I forgot. We've got a lot of young players. They are going to be inconsistent. There's no getting around it. They are going to be ups and downs. I can't expect them to be brilliant every single game. It's just, why do they not turn up in the big games? That's what I'm upset about. Well, there you go. A prize of Chelsea in the semi-final awaits us if we can get through the Champions League here against Juventus. I genuinely think we have a good chance against Chelsea. We have a pretty good record against them in this save, and they're not quite the team that they used to be. And with that in mind, this now makes this a really, really good chance. Let's get into a Champions League final, which would go some way to kind of making up for the rather disappointing result that the rest of the season has been. Right, here we go. No changes from the last game. There was no need to change them. Everyone played pretty well in that last game. I don't see any reason to change. No, I'm very content with the way that went. And if worse comes to worse, against the Zebra, we have a lion in Simba Bentley on the bench. I'm not going to get tired of making that joke. Looks like they're playing the same team as they did last time, so they're expecting a different result. It's not going to happen, guys. Right, I've said to the boys, do the same as you did against Leicester, and we will be absolutely fine. big moments now in the save. We can dominate in our European campaign this year. It goes some way to making up for the very poor domestic campaigns. But Dembele scores in the first minute. We've done it again. First 2 minutes in, Juventus start so slowly. Fabio Silva to Moussa Dembele. It is the new front two of Arsenal. It's like Henry and Bergkamp. It's like York and Cole. It's like, oh God, who knows? It's like Harry Kane and Harry Kane. I shouldn't make that comparison on this. It's like, who played up front with Liam Wright? It's like Wright and Anelka. There you go. Brilliant start. Absolutely exactly what we needed. Another free kick here. Depay whips it in. Oh, Saliba's missed at the back post. I thought that was in. Unlucky from the young centre-back there. We are all over Juve here. Get another one. I'm going to call it. It will be all over. Pjanic rips the ball in. Ronaldo with the header. Oh, it's hit the post. Get rid of it, Ainsley. Good ball away from Maitland-Niles. Easy. I have to say, Daniel Rugani, Bonucci and Saliba, between the three of them, making me a very, very happy man right now. We seem to be very capable of just kind of controlling a game, but sort of being able to counter-attack and break through the lines. This is turning out to be a very good formation for us, as Dineo fires it into Aubameyang there. Aubameyang back at his old hunting ground, finds Ronaldo, but he mucks it up, and Ben Chilwell clears the danger. Not often you see Cristiano Ronaldo there getting a little bit and fluffing his lines. Sandro into Ronaldo, back to Alexandro, who's carrying a bit of a knot. Maybe that's something we can exploit. Oh, they're knocking a ball around nicely now. Emre Can, he's robbed by Lewis Cook. He's been very good today in today's episode, as opposed to yesterday's. Fabio Silva hits it across the ball. Memphis Depay tucks it in, and you can't help but feel that is it. He's brilliant, Memphis Depay. He's just picking up rebounds in that little number 10 position. He's just doing brilliantly just to read the game. He reads the rebound from Szczesny, tucks it in away. It's his 8th goal of the season. Suddenly, we are packed full of goals, and we are going to a Champions League semi-final. Atletico Madrid are beating Real Madrid as well at the same time. Very interesting stuff so far. Oh, yes! This would be such a big doff of the cap to us here if we can beat Juve. Fabio Silva on the ball now. Back into Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles back to Fabio Silva, who's been very good today. Maitland-Niles to Memphis Depay. He's made it 2 for him. 3 overall. I'll see you in the semi-finals, Chelsea. We are suddenly a new team. It feels like a new team. We've changed the formation, changed a bit of the personnel. We've gone slightly more attacking now. We just can't stop. Memphis Depay, you absolute beauty. 3-0. Magic. Oh, just yes. So good. We've been so good today. Memphis Depay over this corner, whips it in. Oh, Donny van de Beek gets his first goal of the season. Memphis Depay is having an absolute blinder. 2 goals and an assist. We're beating Juventus 4-0. 4-0. Bang. Szczesny's nowhere. It's just scenes. Go on, get 5. Just like United did against us. Go on, get 5. Go on. And the Emirates is absolutely rocking. It is a fortress, apart from if you're Huddersfield. It looks like Real Madrid are going to go through as well, and they will be playing Liverpool by the looks of things. So we're going to have a very difficult game in the final if we get there, but we have to beat Chelsea first. Sane whips it in towards the back post. It's gone all the way around. Saliba on the ball. Not his best bit of work there. He's given it away to Bruno Guimaraes. Very interesting name. I'd really like a clean sheet. As Higuain goes through and spanks it wide. So the clean sheet is still on. Come on, boys. We're nearly there. It's been possibly the best performance of the entire series. 4-0. We've beaten Juventus. 4-0. I'm going to passionately say I'm very pleased with your result and the performance. Memphis Depay, I could kiss you. And Real Madrid do go through. So the final 4 of the Champions League will be Arsenal versus Chelsea and Liverpool against Real Madrid. So many storylines that could end up here. Can we get revenge against Liverpool in the final? First of all, we need to get past our London rivals Chelsea. 5th in the Premier League. We will be playing them in the Premier League as well, let's not forget, before the end of the season. Their best players are Anthony Martial and Belotti, both playing very well this year. It's going to be some game, that much is for sure. And in the next episode, we will have the first leg of that Champions League final. And funny enough, actually, we're going to play them twice. A must-win game in the Premier League in the context of the top 4, and then an equally must-win game. I'm a bit annoyed that we're at home to start. I'd rather have the second leg at home, but hopefully we can put ourselves in with a chance of getting into a Champions League final. Can't believe it. I feel so... Contrast this to the game against United in the Carabao Cup final. It's like chalk and cheese. We've won 7 games on the bounce. Suddenly, I believe we can win the Champions League. I've just got this feeling. I can just believe. Do you believe? Let me know in the comment section. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think we're going to do in the comment section. Should I change anything? I don't think we should personally. Just, yes! Thanks so much for watching. Until I see you in the next episode, stay cool. Yes!